Let's see if we're live. No sound. Check, check. Interesting. I can't hear anything. Check. There we go. Right. We are up. We are working. Right. I'll share the link. Right. What am I doing here? Right. Here we go. Right. So we've only got 15 in the lobby. So it just looks like I'm just waiting for a few more people. Jesus. Only 16 in the lobby. Oh, come on, people. But right, anyway, we are at, let me turn the volume down. We are at Miami for round something. .29 laps full quality as usual story. There we go. So what are we waiting for? Wow. So a couple of minutes, hopefully we can get going. Might as well have a slurp of tea while I'm waiting. It's the first time in a long while that we've only had 16 in a grid. So we've got Dave and Wicken and Dylan in the chat. So, morning? Jesus, what time is it where you are? And then Dylan, even ball bag. Mr. TTV, do one. And we've readied up. Okay. Alright, there we go. So it's going to be 3 rounds of qualifying, where we'll lose 5 drivers each round, but we're only going to lose 1 this time, unless other people are joining, of course. So no wicked saying I'll put 50 Norwegian kroner on Dylan crashing out. If he does, it'll be quite funny, to be fair. 16th then, Dave, with 4 people crashing out. All you got to do, Dave, is just finish above. Well, if Dylan crashes out, you get a point anyway. So, but yeah, we're at the Miami International Autodrome. There is 19 corners. We've got 3 DRS zones. It's quite it is an easy track, but it's also quite technical as well. But we shall see. Jesus, I'm getting friends. Who's out first? It does look like I believe that's an Alfa Romeo. No, it's Haas out first by the looks of it. So Chris is opting for mediums for his first run. Yep, so everyone's on softs, barring Chris. And who is first out? Is that... So it is full send Dave. Full send Tall. Ninja is going to want to back off big time because, well, he's definitely going to be quicker either way. Alright. And again, Ninja's definitely going to need to give him a lot more space than this. Ninja hits the wall there. So I'm on with Dave and it's showing me Ninja. What's that about? There we go. So Dave's got his DRS wide open to start his first run. DRS wide open there into turn 1. Very, very tricky braking area. Does look like he missed the apex a bit there. Car's getting out of his way. That was an Alpine or a Williams. Nicely done through the S section of 4, 5, then 6. Just very easy to invalidate there. So it comes down to turn 8. DRS will be wide open. So Ninja didn't carry on, so he must have picked up wind damage hitting the wall. So this is turn 11. Round turn 12, keeping it tight to the wall. Here we go, let's see how he takes this. I want to cut this as much as possible, but being a bit careful not to invalidate. It's respectfully quick, to be fair. Let's see how he takes turn 17. God, that is loud. Nice line to apex on now. So here we go, as he crosses the line. His first run is a 31 flat. I've just got, sorry, turn down the volume a little bit. There we go, Wicken a second quicker. Let's jump on board, that's better, so it's not as loud. Jesus. It's just everyone seems to be dropping a second quicker every time. So is that Ross? Who is that? It looks like FLR, so is he going to do as he has invalidated? That would have been a 35.9, so that was purely a burner lap. So let's have a look. Is it Jack Slater? Nope, it's going to be Cole Trim. Let's see what time he can set for his first run. And that's a 29.1. And then Jack Slater crossing the line has set a 30.1. And that's AMG in the chat saying, hello Scotty. No, this is hello Teabag. Scotty can't be with us, so let's have a look as DMC comes across the line with a 30.9. Who we got? It looks like a Ferrari. Who was that? Snitzy's crossed the line with a 29.6. Let's have a look. Is that matey boy? It is. Let's see what he can set, and I believe that's a Williams behind him of Bacardi. It is. So that's a 30. Bacardi has put himself P3 with a 29.5. I believe that's a matey boy. No, who is that? That's Valley going into the pits. I think that is FLR. There we go. Let's see what time he can set. A little bit deep there as he's going into the pits. Alright, let's jump on board with Dylan as he's in the 103.7s, and I believe there were 104s there for some other drivers. Comes down to turn 17, very heavy braking zone, takes the apex nicely, cutting the corners, taking a lot of curb. Here we go, as he crosses the line, puts himself P3 with a 29.3. So Snitzy's going there, that must be Ninja. It is, yes, as he comes across the line. Oh, it's a 29 flat. As he has set a purple sector 3. That does look like Technic Tash, is it? Yep, starting a lap. Who was that? Someone's just set another time who I missed. Might have been Matey Boy, I'm not sure, but we'll stay on board with Tash. Oh my god. I wonder if Tash needs new underwear as I do, because that generally looked like, well, Ninja's out now anyway, so oh, 100% there AMG, but kept the finger on the trigger. We've got a yellow flag coming up. That is a McLaren. I'm not sure who that is, but they want to be careful because they've got a car on the way. Oh, nicely done through that little section there. It's probably my favourite corner. That's a 103.4. So that's 4 tenths quicker than Dylan through that sector. So is this potentially a pole time? Lovely apex there through 17. Taking a lot of curb through 18, through 19. coming across the line. There he is. It's a 28.8. Nearly it's over a tenth quicker. Nicely done. So Ross is on a lap now. So we'll stay on board with this. So 103.4 is what Tash set. Oh, a lot of correction there. So he would have cost himself a bit of time. Let's see what it comes. Yeah, nearly a second. So he's probably looking at 29.8. Depends how good his last sector is. And that's a 29.8, yep, did say about a second. Yes, I think overall the mediums are about a half a second quicker, slower than the softs. I don't care what the game says, but it's usually about half a second from softs to mediums and a second from mediums to hards. Let's have a look. Who else we got out on the lap? Is Dave out? Let's see where he is. He's coming through the technical section. Nicely done. Bit of correction there, and he went in deep, so that would have cost him a bit of time. Oh, yep, half a second up. Probably expect him to dive in the pits if it's half a second. Depends how good his last sector was. Yeah, half a second. Not good enough there for him. We have got DMC, who is 500ths up on his time. Oh, tell a lie. He's nearly 8 tenths under. So let's see what his sector 3 is going to be like. So he's going to be in the 29s here, so he's potentially aiming for a P7 to 8. People are joining, you won't get in for free. Yep, the only one I think that joined was Luckman. So there we go, P8 29.9. Let's have a look, see, I think it's FLR now. Let's see what his sector 2 split's like. Bit cautious through there. So it's a 104 flat, so it's about 6 tenths off, so he is looking at the 29.4s, 29.5s. So this is potentially a P5, P6, depending on how well he takes this last corner. Nice and smooth on the throttle there, around 18. Could have took a bit more curb to be fair. Oh, okay, he's only 2 tenths off. So let's have a look, see who's next. We've got Jack Slater there. So we've got Ferrari. That's going to be Luckman, who is on an out lap. Dave's into the pits. Jack Slater's a 10th up on his time. Wicken is 8 tenths up on his time. So as he stands about a 29.1. Let's see what he can pull for his last one. AMG, you may have a quali ban, but you can go out just to see if your setup's alright, then just pit. So here we go, what's Wicken going to do? He puts himself P3 with a 29 flat. And that does look like that's a McLaren or Jack Slater. Let's see what he's going to do. And we'll jump on board with Luckman. And that puts him P10 with a 29.8. So he's going to be pretty safe with that, to be fair. So the only one that Saki has joined as well, but retired. Let's see what Luckman's doing. So it's a 104.1, 7 tenths off. So he's looking around a 29.5, 29.6. Again, put him up to around P8. Gets a little bit of a toe there off the Aston Martin. Not sure who that is. That's FLR. There we go, the last couple of corners. And 29.7, so he puts himself P9. So who else we got on a lap? Where is a McLaren? Is that just Jack Slater going round? It is. Chris needs to just come out and just set a lap, then everyone else can retire and we can just move on to Q2. That'd be nice. So yeah, now we sit and wait. So that is Dave, who is the only one that's going to be on our lap. He needs something, yeah, he's just moving out of the way, not realising Luckman is done as he hits the wall. So AMG has now retired. So hopefully Dave didn't get any damage from hitting the wall. And then we have got, Mr. Ninja, how you doing, sir? What a clumsy move, eh? Hitting that wall, scaring us all, especially when Tash drove through you. Yeah, Dave taking a wide line there to try and get as much speed as possible. DRS is open, here we go, let's stay on board. Into turn 1, comes down to second gear, full throttle. You can keep it planted through here if the setup's spot on. Probably not best taking as much curb there. But as we go into, I believe, turn 5, a little dab of the brakes, straight on the throttle, turning in nice and early. He has gone in deep, that would have cost him. And which messes up this corner as well. So he's, oh my god, hit the wall, and he's backed out. He should turn his ERS off, he might be able to get another run. If he turns his ERS off. No, everyone has to retire for that to happen. So hopefully Dave didn't pick up any damage there, so he can go for his one more run. His engine light ain't on. No pressure here, so we've got Mr. Full Send Tool, Full Send Dave. He's a bit of a knob, friend of mine, but still a knob. Coming in, Mr. Pecker. Let's go. Right. Nice line through here. Try and avoid the curves as much as possible. Keep it planted. Actually, I suppose if Chris retires, that's it. Oh my god. Dave, you utter bellend. Clearly didn't pay attention to the rules, no retiring on track, and I watched the whole thing. That will be a Q3 ban, I believe. Not that you're going to get there anytime soon, bud, but you know. I'm afraid so, Dave, that you are. Right, so if the other drivers can retire now. Oh, we've only got 20 seconds. I forgot. That's a slight blunder. That's a slight... Yeah, I'm going to stick with blunder. It's not what I'd say, but you know. Oh dear, oh dear. As I said in general, you are a boob. This is why I love you, man. You're funny. Here we go. So Tash is the early pace setter with a 28.8, and just going through, you had Dylan, who got from the mediums with a 29.3, and then Snitsy with a 29.6. So they'll be ready for well, for the race, I suppose. And we are losing Ninja, Saki, AMG Gaming, and Chris. Mitigation. No one could beat his time below him. Other than Ninja, who I think was about 2 seconds quicker. Yeah, he was in the 29s. But, yeah, okay. AMG, let's go, starting ahead of Chris by default. What am I waiting for? I ain't got a 30-second countdown here. Thinking he's going to make Q3. Mate, you are a comedian. Soon though, it's definitely there. Right, okay, so someone has rings and they need to leave. So I'm just waiting here, talking to myself. So someone's waiting to load in. Yep, so someone needs to leave and rejoin, and hopefully it's not Ninja because he's the host. So we've got Saki, Luckman, Ross and Ninja. It's one of those. You have the same screen as the stream. Really? Interesting. Ah, there we go. Luckman has left. Right, so it was Mr. KL. Let me know if you need another invite in, just in case. You should be good. Let's have a look. I don't know why I'm doing that. I still can't do anything anyway. So we don't. The other person we're missing is the Mr. Torpedo himself, mechanical, and we're still waiting for people. Ninja. Oh my god. So that means we had to wait for the host to migrate. So I'm missing. Jesus, Dave's in Q2. Right, so I need to get Luckman a quick invite out. Well, I don't know. Oh no. Right, I can't invite anyone. So it's saying he's in it. I can't invite anyone because the host has migrated. If anyone in the stream who's watching has Ninja and Luckman, can you send them an invite because I can't do it. I wouldn't worry about that AMG. The only way mine's going to crash is if I cancel it, you know, considering my connection's pretty good, to be fair. You watch. It's going to shut down now. Right, that looks like it's a Red Bull of TTV Dylan. Let's see what he can do. So he is going to give a bit of toe to Snitsy here. Not by much, but... No, he's too far back actually. Nice apex there. So he makes his way around 12, 13, let's see he does on 14, 15. Missed the apex slightly there at 15 and on... Whoa. So Carl and Ross are going up. Interesting. Yeah, that would have cost him a lot of time there riding that curb. So he's got plenty more in it. So that's a 28.6, so he's probably got a couple of attempts in that, to be fair. Jesus. Snitsy with a 28.4, Wickham with a 28.1. Right, times are actually flying in now. McLaren coming across the line of Carl with a 130.1, that is on the mediums. He has got Jack Slater behind him with a 30 flat. Valley with a 28.7, DMC with a 29.3. I'm on with Bacardi, let's see what time he can put in, and that is a 29.1. Matey Boy with a 29.5. Dave is Dave. He's going to be in the 1 minute 50s, I believe, so he's clearly had an issue. Definitely going to have to go again. Let's see what Ross can do on the mediums. Don't know. Invite friends. I still can't do any invites, I'm getting the error code. Okay, we'll stick on board with Ross. And there's Dave telling me to shut up. Well, I'm afraid I can't do that, mate. You know it's coming. Very, very cautious through there is Ross. So this is probably just a banker lap, to be fair. So... see what time he's going to set. would have unsettled the car a little bit, yeah. A lot of movements in the wheel, but again, this is probably, as I said, just a banker lap for him. There we go, so it's a 30.6. If you press AMG, if you press start, invite friend, and then search up, then you should have Ninja added. But yeah, I can't do anything at all. So, unless there's an invite, looks like Luckman is out. So Slater is going again. He is a 10th up on his time. Sounds like he's bottoming out. Again, he sounds like he's very, very cautious. He has improved, I don't know by how much though. Yep, so his P10 currently is down on his time, so he lost over a 10th. We have got, so, no, he has invalidated. Let's have a look, see what Dave's doing. He's gone into the pits. Ross going into pit, there we go, we'll stay on board with, Carl, who's invalidated. Who's that behind him? Is that Tash? 3.5, are you on a lap? No, you're about to start one though, so double stack there from the DMC. So let's stay on board with Carl. Comes into turn 1, nicely done there with the apex. So that's 2, 3 and 4. Quite a big lift there. Nice and smooth through there. So yes, set a purple sector 2 as well. DRS wide open. So he's making his way past 9 and 10, straight up to a heavy braking zone of 11 and 12. Keeping it nice and close to the wall, nice bit of lift and go. So that's 13, let's see how he does 14 and 15. Nice and smooth through there. Alright, he is 8 tenths up here. That's another purple sector. So heavy braking zone is 17. Nice apex. Letting the car drift out wide. Taking the curb on the inside, pretty much cutting it. 28.9, that's P5. And Technic Tash with a 27.896. So definitely must have got a bit of a toe there. There's Valley's now out. And we have got Ross and Dave coming out. So we'll stay on board with Valley. Q3 looking set up to be nice. We are getting a bit of clouds there. Have we got rain in this race? When did Ninja leave? I don't know. Oh, he had to leave because him and someone else was holding the lobby up. So he is slightly down on his time. Rain in 10 minutes, so early Q3. Ooh. What's the race looking like? That's 11. see how he does there. He sweeps out wide, cuts back in, almost cutting as if it was... Nice and smooth through there. Let's see what he's sector 2. He's still slightly down on his time. Race clear, blue skies. Okay. I believe it's the Aston Martin FLE's on an outlap. Oh, Valley imported that lap, okay. So I believe it's one of the Hasses. I think it's Dave who's on the lap, or is it Matey Boys before him? No, he's behind, so let's see what Dave's doing. Must have picked up wind damage because that car is not moving. Oh right, they set up a list. So literally all you got to do is just go in, so they'll set up a list for the full-time drivers, then a list for the reserves for tier whatever they're in. So that's Dave gone in. So who is his matey boy? Is it? I believe McLaren is Jack Slater back across the line. He hasn't improved. He's starting a lap though. FLR's on a lap. Let's have a look at his matey boy. And he's bolted that lap. He's going into the pits. Is he going to have time to get out and get back in again? That's the question. I don't think you are. Who is going to be next? It is, I believe, FLR, yeah, and he is half a second up on his time through sector 1, it looks like. Tash has retired from session, I'm not surprised. Luckman, can you add AMG as a friend? Or Tash? Tash, have you got Ninja and Luckman as friends? Could you send them an invite, please? So, here we go. Let's see what FLR is going to do. Is he going to make an improvement? He is. He puts himself P4. Carl is coming round. Let's see what he can do. He stays P7. He's just starting a lap. Okay. That is Ross, who is starting a lap. Is that Slater just getting out of the way? See what he can do. He's not going to improve it up. No. Trying to jump on board. That does look like it's Snitsy. He should be going into the pits. That's Bacardi who's going to cross the line next. Oh, okay. Ninja's going to start a lobby for the next race. So Bacardi has just started. So let's have a look. That is a Haas. That's Dave. That's Jack Slater. Let's have a look, Carl. Let's see what Carl's doing. He's backed out. I expect FLR to be going in the pits. Bacardi is a temp down on his time. Or temp up, whatever you want to... Yeah. Oh, Ross is 7 temps up. Can he knock out matey boy? I don't know, I think Bacardi's bailed on that, but right. Let's go. Can Ross knock out matey boy? Oh no, he just misses that. It's 3 temps, so let's see what Dave can do. It says he's 6 seconds up on his time. No, he's a second down. Right, that's it. So we are losing Ross, Jack, Slater, Dave and Luckman. Right, so it has said, anyone don't bother leaving. IMG has said Ninja's going to start a new lobby for the race. Yes, Dave, everyone, literally, as soon as Q1 is over, everyone is going to get an invite. Right, so there we go. I'm just going to take a screenshot of this as well. So, Tash with a 27.8. I'm interested in, we are losing Ross, Slater, Dave and Luckman. The trouble is you've got with TTM race is TT is designed to be perfect. The perfect grip. You've always got hot lock basically on all the time. Okay, so we've now got Q3, the final one. And so far we've got Tash, the early pace setter. But, let's see what the weather's going to be like. If it's raining, or is it dry? Oh my god. Right, this is a different ball game altogether, so this is going to help people that are on like full TC and wet, wet, wet. Love is all around. I feel it in my fingers. In my toes. Oh, that'll do with that. AMG is starting at the back. So it don't really matter if you had the extra tyres or not, because some had done mediums, so it don't matter. But there we go, so it's going to be the Wicken, I believe, who is, no, it's a McLaren, so it's going to be Cole first. Be interesting to see if these guys are going to have the dry setups on, maybe just going to crank the front wing up a few notches. tell you what, if I am racing Sunday, I do hope it is a bit wet, wet, wet. Whoa, Carl's getting super, super slippy there. Let's have a looky. Nice and smooth through there. I'll go reserve for the Williams in Tier 1, as long as they set it to full soaking wet. So if it's dry, I've got no chance. And then we've just got Cole revving the absolute nuts out of Gear 4. And AMG has screenshot a threat of enjoy your DNF. Or him being a torpedo and taking someone out. He does like a report, Mr. AMG. So we have, I believe it's Wickham behind him next, yep, then it's followed by Tash. The problem we're going to have is this isn't really going to be a respectable lap time because they're probably fueled up to go twice. So Wickham, yep, he's going. Let's have a look. Tash is just burning, but he has Dylan, he's doing what he's doing. So let's have a look. Carl coming round. Set the first time, it's going to be the 38s. Yep, 38.9. Let's have a look, see what Wickham's going to do. 37.1, and then it's not going to be Tash. It's going to be the Ferrari of Matey Boy, is it? No, it's going to be Valley. Coming across the line now. And I've received an invite from Ninja. It's a bit early for that, but yeah, it's ready. But that's a 36.8, and that's going to be a Red Bull. Let's see what Dylan can do. I expect a respectful time here because he runs full TC the same as me. Of course, 37.4. And is that Matey Boy? Yes, Matey Boy's about to come across the line now. And he's going to set 39.4, well off the pace there. Aston Martin of FLR. Let's see what time he can put in. And that's going to be a P5. Who we got now? We have got DMC. And it's going to be followed by Snitsy after. And yeah, okay. Yeah, as soon as it's... So, let's have a look who's next. Tash. Is it? Yeah, Tash is next to start a lap. Stick it up the Haas. Oh my god. So as soon as Q3 ending, I will be leaving the session straight away. I'll mute stream, I'll let it carry on so there's no messing about. Yeah, okay. Who was it? Snitsy. We'll stay on board with Snitsy. Is that Red Bull still coming again? Was he diving into the pits? He's diving into this. What about Matey? I think he's fueled up to go again. Yeah, so that was just some weight shedding. Let's have a look, see what Snitsy's doing. He's 4 seconds down. Okay, maybe not. Let's have a look. Very, very smooth gear changes. A lovely apex into 11. So round to 12. 13. Let's see how he goes. 14, 15. Whoa, okay. Let's just... Did they invalidate both though? That's the problem. So we've got FLL. We'll jump on with Matey because he's on a lap as well. So anyone in the chat that's not in Q3, you can bugger off into the lobby. Very cautious there. But of course a lot of these are set up for dry. They've probably not done this track in the wet, to be fair. Dave has left, he's moving on to the new lobby. He is half a second up though, so he's looking at the 38s here. So it depends how he does. Let's have a look. So he's slightly up on his time, down under his time shall I say. So let's see what mate you can do. So as he comes across the line now, and he puts himself P7 with 38.8. FLR is just going into the pits. So Snitsy is on his lap now. No, he's not. He's literally just burning fuel as he decides to take another corner. Let's have a look, see what Tash is doing. Tash was just turning on the ERS, playing about with different things there. So we'll see how Snitsy's doing. So it's going to be Tash who's going to be on a lap. Was that Wiccan? Oh, the Wiccan with a monster lockup into 17. Is matey on another run? No. So let's just stay on board with Tash. Ninja Boy saying, come on Dylan. Very, very smooth through turns 6, 7 and 8. So, as I said, as soon as Q3 is there, the stream will be paused. And then I'll resume it afterwards, so don't bother leaving it. I'll just put it onto mute basically. Just watched an ad, enjoy the quarter of a pence. I don't enjoy any of it because I don't get anything. So let's have a look here, see what Tash going to do. He was pretty nippy to be fair in the dry. Is the wet going to do him absolute filth? And he's turned the ERS off, so he's actually going now, so he's going to set a banker lap. So let's have a look, who's next? Is that a red board? Dylan? Yeah. No, he's just about to start a lap. This is the problem we got now. Everyone is literally starting laps. Is anyone on a lap? So right, so is Wiccan going to go again here? I believe he is. So is it, so Snitzy's on an out lap. So is it, is that Valley? Oh my god, this is the issue. I believe it is Tash. Snitzy's on an out lap, so we'll see. Is he on a lap? I don't know. Yeah, his ERS is still on, so he's a second up. So he's a 38.1. Yeah, the rain has done him awful here. What's Dylan looking like? Dylan is down on his time, it looks like. So this is the only run for Tash. So crosses the line and P4. I believe it's Dylan next now to cross, who's just gone into the pits. That's a McLaren of Carl, who has just crossed the line in time, is it? Let's have a look. Who's at the back of the grid there? It is the Wicken, who's just locked up massively, so clearly he's done. Who's that spun? I'm not sure. That looks like Valley. Wicken's retired. So I didn't see FLR's sector split there. But as he comes down to turn 17. As he's coming across the line now. Has he improved? He does only slightly, so that is DMC's coming across the line now. Does he improve? He doesn't. Snitsy, he is 6 seconds up on his time, so as it stands we're looking at 39 here. The Valley as it stands is a P1. No, it won't be, because he'll just, there we go, P7. Who else we got? We got Carl. He's down on his time, so that is going to be it. So I'll quickly get a screenshot. So as soon as Q3's over, Carl's retired. That's fine. So I'm just going to grab a quick screenshot. Then, as I said, I'm going to bugger off quickly. Join Ninja in a different chat. And just pause this stream. So, come on. Come on. But there we go, Valley has set the pole time with a 36.897, Wicken P2, Dylan P3, Tash P4, Carl 5th, DMC 6, Snitsy, and it's already kicked me out. Okay. So quick screenshot of that, and I will be back in a monument. Broadcast settings, I can't actually see anything.